spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get you out of this city. But he seemed unto them as one that mocked to his sons-in-law. So basically, when Lot was saying, look man, we gotta go. Now, what the fuck are you talking about? Ain't gonna know, man. Ain't gonna happen to us. We're good here, man. And they're laughing at him to scorn. Well, guess what? They weren't of the elect. Yeah, they weren't of the elect, so they didn't receive no salvation, man. So they got fucked up in Sodom and Gomorrah, and rightfully so. And it says, jump one part. Yep. And verse 15, and when the morning arose, then the angels hasted Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of this city. And what did I read in John 17? Yahweh was praying for the elect that Yahweh would keep them and not take us out of the world, but keep us from the evil. Yeah. So we are surrounded by the iniquity of this place, but Lord willing, we will be preserved from this, and we'll be willing or worthy to receive salvation. You know, because this place is going down in flames, man. It's going down in flames. It's going to be the worst destruction ever to take place on this earth. You thought the flood was bad. The flood ain't got nothing on this. It says the earth's going to reel to and fro as a drunkard. We can't even comprehend what that would be like. People get shook over a basic earthquake. You know, the earthquake, the earth shakes a bit, a couple buildings fall down, and people get bugged out by that. Guess what? The whole earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. The scriptures say, was the Lord angry at the seas? Was he angry at the trees? The amount of wrath that's coming to this place, you don't know. I don't even know. I can't fathom it. I mean, you watch these films like, a lot of these films where they show like destructions, what is it, like films like 2012 or other films like, what was that one? The one with the tidal wave. I can't remember because I didn't watch it, but there's all these films that show, you know, destructions. None of them can even begin to depict the amount of terror that's going to be on the earth, the amount of judgment that's going to be going out, man. And nobody's going to be safe. The elect are going to be safe, but boy, if you ain't of the elect, that's your ass, man. You got one?
Yeah, I got one. This is in Psalms 31 and 19. It says, Oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee, which thou hast brought or ought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men. Thou shalt hide them in the sacred of thy presence from the pride of man. Thou shalt keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of the tongues.
That's beautiful. Right on point. See, the Lord is going to cover his elect like a bird put its wings over the young one, cover them with the feathers, you know?
Yeah, but that, what you just read in Genesis, was it 19 and 15, yeah, with the angels that came and they grabbed him by the hand, innit?
Yeah.
Grabbed hold of the wife, you know, and even though they probably knew what, you know, the outcome, but it was the chariot could have been just there above, and they just come down, the angels literally, and grabbed them out, man.
Yeah.
You know, because that was the Most High. There was I think the scripture says that there was lingering. There was a bit. There was kind of lingering a bit.
That's right. And the Most High couldn't destroy them until they got out of the city.
So
well, the Most High could, but he wasn't going to destroy them until they were out of the city.
So that's how he feels about his elect. All those that we elect, with the exception of the one that looked back. She's made a memorial now. She's an example.
Yeah.
You know, but we have to want to be out of this place and hasten and not be like that, have that attitude, which I know brothers are fed up, man. The Most I make sure we are fed up with this place. Like as you said, these things what we see now with the ABC people, them, you know.
Yeah, the Sesame Street people. This is an interesting point as well because in Revelation it says the angels are holding back the winds of destruction, right? The angels are holding back the winds of destruction for the elect's sake. So once all of the elect are sealed, that's it. It's game over. The destruction's going to come. And it's already happened in the spirit, but as the brother said yesterday, we're just seeing it play out in the flesh. But it's already gone down in the spirit realm. It's already been signed, done. We're just seeing it play out now. So back to Sodom and Gomorrah. And it said, and when the morning arose, the angels hasted Lot, saying, Arise, take their wife and their 2 daughters which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. And while he lingered, which is what you mentioned, while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, and Yahweh being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth from Sittim without the city. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. Man, if an angel come up to you and say, look man, run for your ass, don't look back, don't stop in the plain. What dumbass is going to stop, man? What dumbass is going to stop and look back? See, this is again why the woman of little faith, you know, she couldn't keep this basic commandment, man. So it says, and Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. Behold, now thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast shown unto me by saving my life. I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. Behold, now this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one, and my soul shall live? And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee and escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zor. And the sun rose upon the earth when Lot entered into Zor. And then Yahweh rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from Yahweh out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back behind him and became a pillar of salt. Now I mentioned earlier on when I was speaking that there are certain things you can see on the earth. For example, you can see the chariot wheels at the Gulf of, on the bottom of the Gulf of Suez, right? You can see the burnt top of the Mount Sinai, right? You can see that. You can also see Lot's wife, the pillar of salt in Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, that's not something they're not going to broadcast that on your 6 o'clock news. Like, oh, you can go to Sodom and Gomorrah and see that the place is full of sulfur, where it was destroyed. Esau don't talk about that on the news, but the higher ups know that it happened. But most regular people, they just live in a fucking very simplistic life where they don't look at the past and they don't look to the future. They're just living for themselves in the day-to-day, and they don't give a fuck what happened 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. They think it's got no effect on them. So therefore, they're thinking, oh well, today I can be a sodomite and there's nothing going to happen to me. And they're good with it. They call themselves gay. They call themselves happy.
Yeah.
But if they only knew what had happened before, and Sodom and Gomorrah is there as an everlasting testimony on the earth for those that should choose to live wickedly. But these people don't stop. These people don't think, they don't consider. They just live a very childish, you know, day-to-day, I'm YOLO type lifestyle. Well, guess what? That YOLO type lifestyle is going to catch up with your ass. And that's actually wrong as well. You don't live once. You live many times because reincarnation.
Yeah, that's right.
And basically you pay for the things which you did in your past life and in this life, in lifetimes to come. And how do we know that to be the case? Because King Solomon was never beaten with many stripes in his lifetime, right? King Solomon died peacefully in his bed, but guess what? When he came back as Yahushai, he was beaten with many stripes and he was crucified. Now, in Yahushai's lifetime, he did not sin. So you could say, well, hang on a minute, if Yahushai didn't sin, why did he die? Well, guess what? He had to